Here are some ways you can maximize your warm-up from the baseline. Oftentimes I see players hitting the ball right down the middle to each other, and it takes a long time to get warmed up because there's not that intensity there that we have when we play. So right away, you want to try to engage your feet. You want to split step, you want to recover. And oftentimes when we're playing, we're going to hit more cross-court shots than down the middle shots. And so I like to actually give myself maybe a 5 to 10 minute window where we're just focused on hitting cross-court only and recovering, because that's practicing a realistic situation. Cross court, you have a longer distance to hit over a lower part of the net, and you don't have to recover as far after you hit. So it makes a lot of sense to hit a lot of cross court shots when you're playing. So I'm putting a recovery mark out here that when we do our cross courts, she's gonna recover back to the mark every time. So she's getting everything warmed up, not just her shots. Also, when you give yourself a goal, you hold yourself to a lot higher standard than if you simply say, I'm just gonna hit the ball back. So she's focused on recovering, hitting cross court, so she knows how she's performing based on where she hits the ball. And when we warm up this way, we don't need a lot of warm up because we're ready to go pretty quick due to the quality of every rep being a lot higher. So rather than doing a warm up where I'm just kind of standing in the center, not really moving my feet, not using my best technique, not the same shots that I'm gonna hit in the match, I like to actually have a goal in mind, this time being cross court, recovering to the mark. So I'm getting everything warmed up at the same time. So I split step, I move, and then I recover if I'm off the mark. So simulating the way that I'd want to move and hit when I'm playing a match right from ball number one. The other thing is this is putting a little pressure on me to perform. My partner expects me to hit the ball back cross court, and so I'm really putting in the maximum effort to do that. Whereas if we don't establish a goal right from the beginning, we're just hitting the ball back and forth, there's very low expectation of the types of shots I have to hit to her.